The topic for today is YouTube is about to change. Here's what I mean by that. You know, I always review these channels and I come on here and I tell you about that review. That way you don't have to go out and look at all the channels. I review them for you and I bring you the data. So I reviewed this one channel where they were talking about YouTube is getting ready to change. And here's what they said. They said, who was that? Didn't mean to get distracted right then. But with the changes that taking place in YouTube, here's what they're getting ready to start doing. And here's what the future is holding. You've heard of these VR and AR, let's just call it what it is, those virtual headsets, or, you know, like, what's that, the Orion and those type headsets. But these VR headsets, right? Man, they said that YouTube is going to move into the game where, you know how we carry cell phones? Everybody's got a phone right now, right? Everybody's got a phone. That's the way it's going to be with headsets. And YouTube is going to be at the front end of it. And man, your life is getting ready to change. At least that's what they say. Because they're going to have this stuff personalized to you. And these VR headsets are going to be so realistic in what it brings to you. It's going to almost be like an extension of your body. And here's what I heard. One day, just as prevalent as we have the cell phone right now, like how we have the cell phone right now, that's where the VR headsets and ARs gonna be in the future. Everybody's gonna have one everywhere that they go. And man, I'm kind of looking forward to that, because they really are taking this here to a whole new level, in that you can look at those things and go, hey, here, I got one for you when it comes to this headset. I'm looking at this guy, right, on YouTube, and he's got this headset on, and I mean, he's engaged, right, and his friend walks up behind him. His friend walks up behind him and goes, and kind of just touches him on his back right here, you know, touches him on his back while he's got this headset on. And man, I swear to God, he almost passed out. He had a fit. He jumped so hard. He thought it was real, because he was in the middle of that engagement. You know, I don't know if it was on a fight video or what he was doing, but he was in the middle of it. And when that guy got him from behind, it was almost like something inside that VR set came out and grabbed him, and he felt it too. So I'm wondering how they're going to make that interactive where you can feel this stuff though. But these headsets, that's the thing. That's what's coming. And they're going to personalize it to you too. As a matter of fact, I think what they're going to do is create content specifically for you. And I'm speculating on how this is going to go, because nobody knows for sure. But, well, I take that back. A lot of the developers and some of those people know. But dealing specifically with you. And I'm just going to give you a guess on how I think it's going to go. Like, say, for example, they do an assessment of you. And I'm just going to use a hypothetical here. Everybody can relate to sports, because women, children, men, everybody, you know, at some point like to sit down in the bleachers and look at sports, or on TV and look at sports and stuff. Now, here's an example. Watch this here. Imagine that I like imagine I like football. Imagine I like football, right? And imagine YouTube asked me all of these questions about myself, and then they tailor a football game to me, you know, And I mean, when they're talking, you know, they're saying, they're calling my name out, you know, and I can hear people on the sideline, and it seems real, real, because, you know, you got the VR headsets, you know, you got the earpieces in, you know, and man, you got this little wraparound thing that's real nice too. And you feel, well, pardon me, I'm not going to say you feel like you're in the game, but I'll be glad when they take it to that next level where you can really, and I got distracted right then, but I'm back at you. But here's what I was hoping, you know, they're all going to tailor it to you, but here's how I was hoping that they could tailor it to you even more, in that it sends some kind of a shock wave or something to make you feel it. Because imagine that you're actually in some kind of a game, right? And it's raining in the game, and yet you can feel water coming down on you. Or imagine that, you know, you get punched in the game, right? And you can actually feel it, you know. It'd be like, oh man, that was realistic. You know, I felt that. I'm wondering if they're going to get to that point. That's what I'm looking for, but that's what I heard they're going to do. That's where they're going with this here. And it's going to be just that real. And man, I can't wait till this new piece of technology comes out. That means the future is bright, boy. That means they're going to be taking us to a whole different kind of content experience. But nonetheless, that's what's getting ready to come. That's what YouTube is about to change. That's how the game is getting ready to change. YouTube is changing the game. I think I started it off with that. If not, that's kind of a catchy title. I might use that as the title. But YouTube is changing the game.